Yeah, let's talk about Mbeumo to Manchester United, the latest. Again, this is becoming a saga. I think we've entered the saga realm.
Official
Officially,
OG John calls it a saga. It's a saga. It's not a multi-summer saga.
I
We've
mean,
had
3 weeks without a jersey is like saga. You're right. Because like,
drag.
Well,
it
the
did drag.
reason that I don't like it is because it came out hard.
Yep.
He wants United only, and then like pending the negotiation, and so that we haven't even agreed the fee. Is it? And so that's
And
a
that
saga.
was 3 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks ago.
Your
where
saga
he was
when
like,
you're not agreeing the fee.
Saga.
If it's fee and then just kind of like, hey, medical, wages, whatever. The quote from Ornstein on Mbeumo, quote, Manchester United exploring doing the Brian Mbeumo deal, and he wants to join them, but there's a very good chance the deal happens, but they're not there yet. Apparently, the rumor is mid-40s package was rejected. We've gone back and forth, and now we're talking about £65 million. Makes sense. They want what Wolves got for Cunha. We will get there. We'll do it, but the problem is we need to sell players. Apparently, this is the final negotiation. I think United will settle for something like this, but put it on the credit card. Great player. In my mind, the signing is pretty much already done. It's really about striker, goalie, midfield. United just have nothing there.
No, and this is a wonderful signing. You know what? And for the fee, you could argue we wish we could have gotten him for a little bit less, but at the end of the day, he is a player with top talent. He's a player that if, City signed him, if Liverpool signed him, if Arsenal signed him, you wouldn't blush at it at all. And if you look at the players that were available from an attacking perspective that you could actually sign, or who are the best players you could sign from an attacking perspective in the EPL? Salah, you can't get him. Haaland, you can't get him. Cole Palmer, you can't get him. Saga, you can't get him, but these guys, Mbeumo and Cunha, are on that list, and they're like the top that you can actually get. So I'm very excited about them, but at the end of the day, you still need somebody playing in front of them, somebody who's a number 9, a goal scorer, because that, watching the tape now, a shit ton of tape on these two players, that is, you can't leave that on the table. You need somebody that can go in and score those tap-in goals that can stay on their fucking feet, because that's how you get to 10 assists. So either way, this is good, but we have so much work to do, sir. This is like we're eating a fucking elephant one bite at a time, and we are slowing down.
There's just a little sense of urgency that is missing here, and I feel like imagine you're working for Ratcliffe, right? You got Barada. I can't imagine he's firing all these people, doing all the things Ratcliffe wants him to do, and then now Wilcox is like, oh, now you're the director. Why is Wilcox the director of football? Like Ashworth it looks like the guy we hired to do this job and this project, which is like so immense, we fired, and then like delayed who we're bringing in. And then didn't hire anybody, and then it's like, oh yeah, do it now, and everything's just like so last minute. There's no plan. United are all over the shop. This is like INEOS is gonna be 2 years in. This isn't the beginning of the project, right? And I feel like when INEOS came in, Ratcliffe said he would do the opposite of what the Glazers have done, and all they have done is the Glazers, right? I would expect them to be much more, measured in their approach to like selling players, more pragmatic. It is buy high, sell low FC. This is overpay for Mbeumo. This is overpaying. Like,
it's not egregious. We've done egregious. We paid $85 million for
Cunha,
Anthony.
This is up there.
Yeah, but
this is up. I mean, like you're saying, we're paying like Turkey to City is a deal.
Yeah, he had a release clause. I know, but I agree.
But we could buy him. We did not.
He's a great player.
So I'd be much more comfortable signing maybe one of these two,
but he's not APL proven.
Turkey plays at 10, and you get one high price market rate and one cheap. This is just we thought we could pay 40, right? We came in with a low ball. Now it always creeps up on United. That's what I'm saying. And then we try to sell for a decent price. Then we end up selling cut rate price, and then it turns into this deal with Sancho that isn't real, that he can be returned for $5 million and this and that, and it just becomes this nightmare cycle where we have to break the wheel, and we are not breaking the wheel. This is more of what United have always done, and that is ultimately what concerns me.